here, back again, doing the damn thing. Y'all know. Y'all know. If y'all know, y'all know. England versus Panama. To miss this one is to this. You know, man. To miss is to this. You see? Make it a date. Riley's not late. Big up on the damn self for here. Doing what we do. Football. That is it. That is it. It's raining. Wherever this game is played. Where this game played? New York. New York, New Jersey. It's raining in New York, New Jersey, people. So y'all know. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Rainball nice, you know. Don't know if it go nice for them though, but rainball nice. And the kickoff is here. The kickoff is here. Welcome one and all. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're here doing what we do. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making it Riley's world. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Think I need my other device. People, welcome. What's going on? The game is on. You know what I mean? I think soccer is starting for the first time this season. I say this season. I mean for the first time in this World Cup. Soccer is here. So is Rashford. So it's a situation where Tuchel is going strong. You know what I mean? Tuchel is going strong. No joke for Tuchel. 3 points is necessary. Very, very necessary. So that's the situation right now. Big up everybody that joining the stream. Make sure y'all put a like on the stream, people. You know what I mean? Like up the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, very strong. Makes sense lineup. You know what I mean? This lineup makes sense. But I look at the starting 11 and I see Saka, but I didn't see Saka. Oh, okay. England is in red. Saka is over on the right hand side. That is it. There's the star boy over there. So, all right. So Saka is here and all of that. Rashford is here. You know what I mean? Nani Madueke, the two speeds. You know what I mean? The two speeds. You know what I mean? They're on the bench today. You know, it's a game with a purpose. You understand? It's a game with a purpose. England trying to get the 3 points from this game, trying to make sure that they capitalize on coming first. You all know the group stage go, right? In group stage, when you come first, you get to play an easier team. You know what I mean? So for instance, I think first get to play like a third place team or something like so. You get me? So yeah, that's the whole situation with that. So they're trying to make sure that they get this first spot and kick it off the proper way. I'm not sure what they're gonna play in the next round. I should look it up. I should look it up. I'm not sure who the next round gonna be, but that's a ball way too far. Good try though. Good try. It's raining like cats and dog in New York, New Jersey though. You know, raining in New York, New Jersey. So you know a rain ball game I go play. Some rain ball. Y'all ever play rain ball before? It's nice, man. Rain ball sweet. Yeah, my rain ball sweet. Saka is on the loose. Ah, this is what Saka brings to the team. You know what I mean? Drive, determined. You know what I mean? Go to see Saka in the starting lineup. We know it was only a matter of time before Tuchel kind of put Saka and Rashford. You know what I mean? Because those are the better choice for the two wings. You know, if you want determination, if you want goal, if you want somebody who go drive at defense and make a purpose, I mean, like actually score, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the whole situation. That's what's going on. Uh, Shana Madsen said hi. Big up yourself, Shana Madsen. Sean Madsen. Yeah, big up yourself. How you doing? Appreciate it for being here. Guys, remember to like the channel, people. Like the channel. We're doing the watch along with the England versus Panama game. So let's see how this one turns out. Let's see how this one turns out. Said I'm good. That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. Which one of the teams are you backing today? What is your team? Who you backing today? So England have a corner kick. Yeah, I don't understand how they don't watch these balls sometime. I mean, like that ball wasn't on the line at all. You know what I mean? Where are you from? What team are you supporting in the World Cup? That's a turnover. The ball was turned over. So that's the first time. Okay, you're supporting USA. Yeah, USA playing very well. USA playing pretty good. No joke about that. I want to be famous. Uh, that's a famous name already. Big up yourself. I want to be famous. Guys, remember, hit that like button. You know what I mean? You join the stream, just go ahead and hit that like button. Show the channel some love, okay? Yeah, we're doing the watch along. We're Panama versus England. Um, in the final match of the group stage. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Big up, I want to be famous. Everybody want to be famous, man. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do to be famous? I hope it's something cool. So far the ball has been on one side of the field. You know what I mean? It's only been over on the right side. It's barely been over on the left side over here. Barely. But let's see. I like soccer, but I love hockey. Oh, that's cool. You can play both. Who said you can't play both? You can play both, man. Let's see who's going to open the scoring first in this one. Here is Rashi. Rashford, I think he's going to fire off one. Ah, nice save by the keeper. He did fire off one. And the ball is bouncing. The place is wet. You know what I mean? The place is wet. So, yeah. I think they should be encouraged to be shooting all the time, man. Just because of the slipperiness of the ball. And they should, they probably get a lot of goals. Ah, keeper came. Saka. Oh, that was wild. Wild off Bakaya Saka right foot. Yeah. There'll be a whole different story on his left, but the right foot, it's a give and take scenario. It's a give and take situation with Saka on that right foot. It's pretty good with his right foot, though. You know what I mean? I ain't going to tell you no lie about that. He's okay with his right foot. That should be out. That's not out? Yeah, that should be out. Ashford is in and behind. Is he offside? Is he going to be offside? There's still no whistle. Ooh, good clearance. Good clearance. Saka was right there waiting. Trust me, he was waiting. I think he's offside, you know. think he's probably a little bit offside. Well, corner kick. Who's gonna take this? Should be Saka, right? He's over and Saka way. You take it short. Okay, what just happened? All right, man. Take care. So Panama have a free kick now. It's a foul. Yeah, Bellingham played that well. Was looking for that one well. Come on, that's Elliot. Come on, Elliot. You just sell yourself like that. You just got bought for 116 million pound, bro. And running a pie like that. They give it to them, they give it back. I tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry guys, this England goalkeeper, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. You got Marty. How you doing, bro? Awesome, man. That is it. This England. What do you think about this England team? What do you think about the starting lineup, Matty? I kind of like it. I think it's more purposeful. I think it's more purposeful. I think it's the same level of attack, just with a better quality. Because Manny Madueke and Gordon was a constant attack. You know, I mean, one was lesser than one, but still. I don't think that means it's fit again. I just think that they needed some purpose, and they had to take a chance, because if you look at the situation, Declan Rice is out. You know, Declan Rice is out, and all of that. So yeah, think Saka is trying to get his feet wet. You know what I mean? Think that's his second attempt. Y'all know. He ain't get to cut him properly yet. Tuchel said he wouldn't start Saka until he thought he was. Not when Saka thought he was. Well, let's see. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. The fact that he wouldn't start, is not going to start Saka unless Saka is fit. I like that. You know what I mean? That just brings that means that the World Cup is not that long. Probably about how much games leaving it? Probably about 5 more games, pretty much. You know what I mean? So should be fine. Panama. He left the ball behind. He left the ball behind, people. He left the ball behind. Uh what is the score? The score is still 0-0. No goal score as yet. You know what I mean? No goal score as yet. Still 0-0. Still an open game. Yeah, Saka is hugging that touchline. I wonder what kind of injury Declan Rice is having right now. You know, I don't know what's going on with Declan. That's never a handball, man. That's his hands is right in front of him. Say okay, you. Man, Rashford is always free over on this hand. It's like they leave him to be. It's a good tackle. Saka is open. Thought Saka was going to cut on his inside and shoot. I think Saka's scoring today, you know. He hugs that touchline a lot. Guys, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to everyone. We're here doing the game. Simply to watch along, man. England versus Panama. Just trying to see what's going on in this beautiful game of football. Yeah. Remember to like the stream, guys, if you have not done so yet. Give us a like. I have to get Morgan Rogers start, you know. I have to get Morgan Rogers start. I need to pay close attention. Hmm. So pretty much this game haven't start take effect yet. This game haven't start get serious yet. As far as my concern is, you know what I mean? Nothing is really. This should be a goal. Come on. That should have been a goal. Yeah, this game I will start taking its toll that nothing serious is happening in this game as yet. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Pickford is something else, bro. Pickford is something else. With no added pressure, nobody. Pickford kicked the ball out of play. That is crazy. Hydration break is up already. Um, yeah. Simpsons is foolishness, bro. I don't listen to that crap. I don't listen to that crap. Well, they predict a lot of things and it was right. That's what you're saying? Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things I see they predict that hasn't come true. I've been seeing their prediction. Haven't come true. Some say prediction, I say just letting us know the script early. I don't think it's rigged, man. I don't think they can rig the World Cup. As I said, there are a lot of live or life events that they also predict that hasn't happened. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a good England team. I quite like this England team. You know, I mean, with the exception of probably Declan Rice inside there. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the strongest lineup. Um, with Declan Rice included that England probably can muster. This lineup is pretty strong. But they haven't gotten off the ground yet. You know, what I mean, they have not gotten off the ground yet at all. Well, I don't watch a lot of England games, but since the World Cup start, based on what I'm seeing from Gordon, I don't know. I don't think so. Rashford has been good since the World Cup start. You know what I mean? Probably just not Gordon time. Probably Gordon is just going through a rough spell, whatever the situation is. But I can tell you, Rashford place in the starting lineup right now is justified. You know, it's justified. He's the one that's been playing some good football. Yeah. Big up Cameron. You're watching World Cup, right? Yeah, man. You're watching the game. You're watching the England versus Panama game. Jordan Pickford just made a save, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Pickford. Um, Rashford is a moment player. Gordon works all game, constantly running. You can be running without purpose all game, and for the last two games I watched, that's what I've seen from Gordon. He's just constantly running without purpose. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's not good either, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna say they're not pros and cons, they're pros and cons. You know what I mean? There are do's and don'ts. There are things that you do, and you know what I mean, it is what it is. You get me? But he's a better attacker than Gordon for sure. He's a better attacker than Gordon. Only England just made these attacks count, man. Rashford is like Martinelli. You bring him on at 60 minutes to take on tired defender. I think that's what they should do to Gardner. Being that he keeps on running without purpose. I think that's what they should do to him. He's a runner. He got some more clinical shot on him, yeah, but his team is all about feeding Kane. And that's the reason why they're not making any strive. If they're going to make this team all about feeding Kane, then I think they're going to in big problems. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. This team cannot and should not base on feeding Kane. You get me? No, no, no. Saka, Garden, and Madwake. Saka, Madwake, and Garden do the same thing. You know what I mean? Saka is different from both Madwake and Garden. Madwake and Garden is a similar type player. And it's drawing against Ghana. Yeah. Draw against Ghana was, I mean, like, I believe that Ghana played a very well game. I believe that Ghana played well, to be honest with you. I do believe that they played well. You know what I mean? They go there not to lose. And if you are better than a team, you can't blame a team for defending or for trying to get a point from a game when they know that. you are definitely better than them. So yeah, England playing like Arsenal, making shit harder than it needs to be. Lack of creativity in attack was solid in defense. Good ball in soccer. Nice delicate chip. John Terry. Where is that fantastic form that O'Reilly showed? Not seeing none of that right now. Is it hard? Yeah, he played in the last one. I think he played about what 25 minutes or something like that. I think he gonna play today too. I think he gonna play today. O'Reilly only was good in the Carabao Cup final, I swear. Dropped a bars, embraced, and ducked at the end. He scored two? I don't even remember that he scored two. Croatia score. So I think Croatia is top of the table now, right? Should be something like that. Yeah, I remember. But I just didn't quite remember that he was the one that scored both. But I remember now. I've never seen that. It's not no. I've never ever seen that. I don't even. I barely see a 70 million pound player. Barely see that. I thought those were hand on him. I think Ezra will do a better job in the middle of the field right now, to be honest with you. Though. You need more creativity and more stability in the middle of the field. Yeah. Need more presence, more awareness. Somebody who knows how to spread the ball, know when to dribble. Too much. Pull him down. Goal. Not sure you're the one that touched the ball last. Rashford don't want it to make. Rashford don't want to make it look like he missed. Yeah, boy. I don't know if Roger gonna stay though. I don't know if Roger gonna stay. I don't think Roger gonna stay. To be honest with you, I don't think Roger gonna stay. I don't think Mariska can manage a Rodri. A Rodri. Well, that's solid though. That's a solid midfield. I ain't gonna lie. Pickford scare me in goal, bro. Pickford scares me in goal. No joke. He's behaving like he think he's David Raya. He scares the living hell out of me in goal. Yeah. I think Real Madrid want him this season. I think he made a comment that Alvarez should go to Real Madrid or something like that. Something like that. It looks like England. This looks like YB. It looks like England finishing in second place, bro. Nah, the game is still young, man. The game is still young. Chill. Not while the champs are on the field, man. Champs are on the field, man. Yeah. If Pickford was actually a good world class keeper, he would be at a bigger club than Everton. I think Pickford is crap, man. Well, not crap, but not all that. Not all that kind of crap. Yeah, that is worrying not our best option. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy to me. Offside. I know Saka was offside. I think this linesman just like to lift up his flag. Yeah, that's what I think. Good ball. That's a beauty. Come on. Bellingham, come on. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I ain't gonna tell a lie. This game is hurting my head. We're the team that played that second half in the first game. Who's that team? The second half in the first game. You know what I mean? We need that. He's blocking Saka. This guy's blocking your cross every single time. Every single time. He puts a foot in. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think that says it all. Seriously. Seriously. Does that same thing every time for Arsenal, though. Yeah, it works for. I'm just saying this guy is reading what he's doing, so you need to change it. This guy's reading what he's doing. This guy is making a block every single time. It's like he knows the trajectory of his cross or something. Rashford is good, eh? That was wild just now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. That was a crazy one. That was a crazy one. In your head, any chance Ollie Watkins get a game today? I think he should. I think only if they're winning though, to be honest with you. I think only if they're winning. I don't see they taking out King. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. They don't understand that sometimes they have to change the profile of the players. You know what I mean? But I honestly don't see they taking out King. But I think Ollie Watkins should. You know what I mean? It's a different profile from Kane. So if it's not working, try something else. You know what I mean? If not, try something else. Nothing wrong with trying something else. Take off Kane for Watkins if it comes to Watkins. But of course, why not? Try something else, man. You don't even have to take off Kane, bro. Kane can play midfield. Take out one of them midfield that you have there. You know what I mean? Take out one of them DM that you have there. Drop Kane in the midfield. Take out freaking what's his name? Rogers. Because he ain't playing nothing, right? He ain't playing nothing. Take out Rogers and drop Kane in the midfield and put on Ali Watkins in the attack. Why take out Kane when he can play? Kane is an all-round footballer, you know. You know what I mean? Kane is an all-round footballer. And he's probably a better midfield than them too, to be honest. We need to stop relying on Kane. The man isn't a god. And watch Saliba make him look average. Yeah, we know that, man. Come on, we're talking about Saliba, man. Pick. I mean, like, if I don't know. This is Kane last World Cup. Other players deserve their moment too, or why bring them? Yeah, I think that's the thing. But as I said, Kane can be a very, very good playmaker. You know what I mean? So if he's not willing to take out Kane, then put him as a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Put him as a playmaker and take out one of these midfielders that are not making sense. We all know Rashford going to take this. Probably a little bit stronger than Saka. Yeah, y'all know Big Gabby ain't gonna play with nobody. Big Gabby ain't playing with nobody. Ooh, good strike. It's not a bad strike. Let me see where did he put it around the wall? Yeah, he carried it around the wall. He's trying to bend it like Declan. Pickford is wild, bro. Pickford is wild. Pickford is wild, man. Who else are the goalkeepers on the bench? It's half time. What's up, Jake? It's half time, people. It's half time. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't wait for half time. It's a crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. Beckham is a terrible actor. Even in that new Chris had is has stiff as a board. I don't think he needs to hat, man. I think they just I think he just got the role because of the idea that they're trying to push out there. You know what I mean? To be honest with him. I think it's all about the idea for him, why he got that role. I don't think as far as acting skills, you know? Don't think as far as acting skills. I expect more from England. I'm telling you, toxic. I'm telling you, I'm bored as shit. I ain't gonna lie. England disappointed. England disappointed. Honestly, they are. Honestly, they are. Jamie said England are playing shit. They are playing shit. They're really, really poor. Really, really poor. They got to do something about that. You know what I mean? They got to do something about that. How can you have the best league in the world with and don't have a good team? You know what I'm saying? Don't have a good team. Um, they will be back home soon, said Jamie. Who knows? They can't go nowhere with this kind of football, to be honest with you. Germany beating Brazil in the final. I know about that. Brazil gonna get better in the final, bro. Brazil gonna get better as the day as the team go by. So don't matter what England do. Yeah, I know though. Still expect better from England. We expect better from England. You have players that are going for 116 million pound and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? British transfer record. I think he's at the British transfer record right now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all that money, players going for all that money. And what are they doing? You know what I mean? What are they really actually doing on the field? People saying or people making all sorts of talk about drop Declan Rice and all of that. Now you see what the team looks like without Declan? That's what the team looks like without Declan. Crappy. England won't even get to the quarterfinals, said Jamie. Technically, is a draw is enough to go through the next round. Yeah, I think so. I think even if they lose, they'll go through. Yeah, I think even if they lose, they'll go through. Germany has the best all-round squad. Maybe teams have some better individual players quality, but I don't see weakness in Germany's squad. Well, Germany just lost to Ecuador, so I know. The squad is shit. I'm sorry. I'm big England fan. We all are here supporting England, and the squad is crappy for real, and that's no joke. I don't know what they're playing. You get me? I don't know what they're playing. I mean, this look like a bunch of players that have never played together. Jamie said bigger Arsenal fan. Okay, big up yourself, Jamie. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, all right? Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed already, you know? This Arsenal rumor keeps on getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Do you guys think it's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Do you guys think that Bruno will actually make it at Arsenal? Will actually come to Arsenal? I mean, like, Bruno irritate the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. But if he becomes an Arsenal player, yeah, I think he'll be a different ball game. A whole different ball game. Yeah. What? When he's not an Arsenal player, he irritates the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Well, guess what? Love can turn into eight. Eight can turn into love easily, you know. Eight can turn into love easily. Bruno signed for Arsenal. All those problems and headache that he cost me, I just sweep them right through the door. Yes, I'm saying, yeah, I just sweep them right through the door. No grudge. You know what I mean? No grudge, no nothing at all. You know what I mean? Bygones be bygones. We start him off on a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Clean slate. So, yeah. So it's like a free pass if he signs for Arsenal. If not, I know, man. I know. The worst thing was taking that James player to the World Cup. Is injury prone all the time. You mean that Chelsea player? He's a good defender, you know. So I understand why they take him, but yeah, he's always injured for real. He's always injured. Anderson doesn't pass his anything magic possesses. I'm sorry, something black that just now. Right. Anderson doesn't possess his anything magic. I ain't gonna lie, I've never actually taken Anderson in the Premier League, to be honest with you, until he started getting called for these big money moves and stuff like that. And now I started kind of looking at him, you know what I mean? And I'm just being real. There is nothing special there. And is a okay player. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. When you all already qualify for a group, you don't take the last game serious. Look at Norway last night. They played their reserve against France, and they still did well, you know. They still did well. France went all out and hard because I don't know. I think they're trying to get golden boot or some shit. I don't know what they were trying to prove, but they went all out. Bruno won't be a regular first team player at Arsenal. Well, we know that, but we still need a proper backup for Declan Rice. So the point about buying Bruno is this: if we buy Bruno and we can manage to give Rice, sorry, we can manage to give Rice some rice. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose. And the standard won't drop at all. You know what I mean? Bruno is a fantastic player. So he will still keep as close to that standard as possible still. So yeah. Um Jake said, Riley, you good feeling ready for Arsenal next season. But I right, Arsenal new kit are nice, right? I've really taken it in yet, and I've been so busy. Work, the channel, lives, all sort of stuff. You know what I mean? There's lots going on. Um, I want to get mine before the season start, though. I really do want to get it before the season start. Uh, So Arsenal new kit is sick. I gotta go really check it out. I have not checked it out yet, to be honest. Matty bought it and Matty sent it to me. Besides Matty buying it and sending it to me, was that the one that Matty buy, or was it the the champion? I think it's the same one. Yeah, new kit, nice. I own it. Yeah, yeah. So that's the one that Matty bought and sent it to me. So showing off, bought it and showing off. Yeah. Mine say champions, right? That's the one that you sent. Okay. Omar away shirt. I'm gonna always buy the home shirt first, to be honest with you. I'm not big on burgundy. Zigzags on the home shirts. If people say that England are playing shit, I'm sure we will be better in the second half. They better be better in the second half. I didn't come from sit down tired in front of this live and in front of this TV to watch this crap that England is doing. No. I didn't come sit down live to do that. No, 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 no. I got mine 10 minutes after we won the league. I got three shirts that the new kit is the champions one. Change, man. We will maybe take Grealish. What Grealish? Which Grealish? I normally buy the training kits, but I'm looking online on the training kits and they're expensive. I ain't gonna buy no training kits so expensive, man. Are we talking about Jack Grealish? Y'all ain't no good, eh? That I can bet money on that. That will never happen, bro. That will never, ever, ever happen. So that's just gas. You know what I mean? That's just gas. The training kits are cheaper when I went on Arsenal. I need to stop going Arsenal website to buy my things. I need to shop right where I'm at. I need to buy local. They're probably cheaper local. Michael in the building. What's going on, Mike? What's going on? I wanna be like Mike. We're right here waiting on England to turn up, Mike. We're waiting on England to turn up. England been disappointing, man. England been crap. You know what I mean? And guess what? They're gonna force Tuchel to put in Declan Rice. And I don't want Declan Rice to play today. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna force him to put in Declan Rice so they can have some stability. Jake said, anyway, you think we should be Bruno? Yeah, I think we should buy him. I think we should buy him. I'm not worried about his age. I'm worried about the pedigree. You know what I mean? And his top notch pedigree, to be honest with you. That's what I'm worried about. The pedigree is there. So, yeah, not worried about his age, to be honest. I missed the first half to buy beers. Glad I missed it. Hello, hell. Trust me, bro. You didn't miss nothing. You did not miss anything at all. Trust me. If we're considering Grealish as well, Keith Justice and Trossard both are better than he is at this stage of his career. Arsenal is not going to consider Grealish, bro. We are trying to buy players that are going to make us better, way better. You know, what I mean, we ain't trying to buy average players. No, that's what Grealish has become. Grealish is now a average player. You know, what I mean, that's not the same Jack Grealish. If he was good with Manchester City, loan him. That's what he was on loan, right? Come on. I want better than Bruno G for what is going to cost. For how old he is, you can spend that same money on a young, more. I, um, I understand that, you know what I mean? I understand that you can spend that money on a younger talent and stuff like that, but let's be honest, man. Bruno G will definitely, definitely remember. We're trying to dominate for a long time, right? Not a one time, right? And with Bruno, he keeps the level when Declan Rice is there. Sometimes we have to make signings like Bruno. It's not all the time we can buy and build. Sometimes we have to bring in a ready-made talent like Bruno. You know what I'm saying? And we have at least a good 3 to 4 years left out of Bruno. At least 3 more peak years. You get me? And by another year or so, we buy the talent and nurture underneath them and grow that. You get me? So yeah, I think Bruno will be a good buy, man. I ain't gonna lie. And guys, don't forget to the great Scream Riley. You mean don't forget to like. If you don't subscribe, you like Spurs. That's what Jake said. Ryan said, Big Boss Riley. Big up yourself, Ryan. Big up yourself. Will some sub do support Spurs? We have a lot of Spurs fans on this channel. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of Spurs, Chelsea, everybody. There's a lot of everybody on this channel. I haven't seen a lot of people of lately since the league has done. You know what I mean? People just seem to be taking a break from football. But people like me and you guys that love the game too much, we're still always here. It is what it is, right? Yeah. Everything good, my gunner friend. That is it, man. That is it. You liking the World Cup so far, mate? Are you liking the World Cup so far, man? Michael said, I like the potential because it gives MLS time to grow in midfield. That is a good point, Michael. That is a good point. And we ain't trying to get rid of MLS. This player, this Boadi player, I can tell you guys this much. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Miles Lewis Kelly is as good as Boadi right now. I say that outright, to be honest with you. Remember, Miles Lewis Kelly have not gotten the chance to play in that position until recently. And look what he has done recently. So I don't think Arsenal are gonna buy a Boadi. They may inquire about him and stuff like that, but I think they have who they need to have to grow in that position. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna groom Miles Lewis Kelly properly and have him there. We will spend 65 mil plus for a man who's only going to be good for only year or two. I think we have 3 to 4. I think we have at least 3 good years from him, man. You know what I mean? And if those 3 good years we manage to retain the title, that's what we paid for. I think we'll be fine with that. You know what I mean? Retaining the title, we'll be perfect with that, man. To be honest with you. Because by then, no, we'll have what we need. Somebody else, one of the youngsters will step up and make use of the situation. I have hopes for MLS in the midfield. I have lots of hopes for him, man. I think he's going to be fire. Fire. All this World Cup so far, it's kind of up and down. It's kind of on and off for me. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Chelsea going for Zaka. I have to go do a video for. I have to go do a video on Zaka. And Zaka want me to put my boot up his. Anyway, I don't like he's trying to take. He's like he's trying to move from era to zero in a flash. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, Chelsea are not getting Zaka. Zaka want to leave. He pretty much put in a transfer request without saying it's a transfer request. If you all understand what I'm saying. So yeah, he wants to leave. He wants to go back to London and he wants to play underneath Xavi Alonso again. So yeah, Chelsea needs someone to replace Enzo. And plus the leadership that Zaka brings. You know what I mean? Are they gonna take away the captaincy from Rhys James to give to him? Who knows what Alonso gonna do? Do you watch AFTV on YouTube? Who's your favorite on there? Uh, I don't watch AFTV. I haven't watched AFTV in a long time. Ever since them bad boys leave off there. You know what I mean? But I think Cecil, if I'm gonna say, I think Cecil will be my favorite. I kind of like Cecil. You know what I mean? I'm not too fond of the other ones. Bruno is a big club signing for the year and now. And that's the thing. Sometimes you have to sign for the year and now. Because that's what we were actually looking for, you know. We're looking for the year and now. We're trying to dominate now. We've been there already, trying to get here. Now that we're here, we need to stay here. So we need a big signing that's going to step right in and don't even worry about nothing. We don't even have to concern ourselves. Ooh, that's, yeah, I felt that. Names linked to Boale, Tonali, Scott, Bruno, G. BG is the weakest of the four of them. I don't think so, Matty. I disagree. I disagree. He is the oldest, but definitely not the weakest. I disagree. Bruno is strong. Bruno is stronger than all. He's a better player than all of them right now in his current stage. They just have a better ceiling. That's all. They have a better ceiling because they're younger. Even if Alonso get his captain back, Chelsea will still be trophyless. Yeah. Zaka too good for Sunderland. Uh, Zaka is old too, you know. Look how much fuss they're making over Zaka. Zaka is what, 34? 34. Is he 34 or 33? How old is Zaka? Imagine still watching AFTV after Turkish and James left. I don't think James left. James still does work with AFTV. I think no, I think they fired James. Yeah, I think they fired James after Turkey left because James kind of still um work with Turkey. I never used to even watch it when James and Turkey was actually. I used to watch AFTV in the OG days, man. When it was Troops and what's his name? Troops and them. You know what I mean? Those was when I used to watch it. You know what I mean? Back in the OG days. Sup, gang? Neil, how you doing, Neil? How you doing? What's going on with you, my brother? Troops back again. Yeah, I used to watch it back then when Troops was there. So till Troops left and went and started his own podcast. Pass the ball, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Lewis Cannon on the big six. Yeah, Turkish is doing his own thing over there right now. Yeah, I haven't watched AFTV since Troops left, man. And the thing about it is this: I think even Troops' character has changed a lot because I don't even really, you know, Troops is not the same since he left AFTV either. He's doing well for himself though. He's doing well for himself, to be honest with you. Big up everybody in the chat. Guys, make sure you're liking the stream. Make sure you're liking the stream. Go ahead and like the stream, all right? Hit that like button. And if you're new to what we're doing over here, go ahead and do the subscription thing. You know what I mean? Do that thing there. Yeah. I'll be honest, England not looking great at all. They gotta do a lot if they want to compete. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think England going too far with this kind of play. They look tired and drained and you know what I mean? A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. No real force, no real nothing. They just look out. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie. Isn't that a goal? Oh, it's a penalty. They're trying to get a penalty from it or something? I ain't gonna lie. Look at that. Look like they might have put an X on Hurricane for real. They need to go back to that Ghana witch doctor for him to take out that X off the juju of Hurricane. uh, People tend to forget that we still have Marino as well. You know what I mean? We still have Marino. Right now, Saka would do well with a timber. Saka would do well with a timber or a you definitely do well with Ben White. Definitely. No, James didn't left with Turkish. James was still there while he was doing Turkish. I watched James. I listened to I see clips of James still there while he was still on Big Six and doing stuff like that with Turkish. And I think I read the interview or something like that. He was let go. I think so. Anyway. But nevertheless, these guys are doing well for themselves. You know what I mean? And they're doing good. You get me? They're doing good. Okay. No problem, man. In your head. Boy, your head can't good. Your head can't be good in your head. It's swapping soccer for who? Rogers? Nah, your head can't be good. If that was on target, you'd have scored. Apparently, Robbie did some things behind the scene and they didn't agree with him. I don't know what's going on with Robbie. I mean, like, he's a genius for building for building AFTV. You know what I mean? Because I think he was the one that brought all of this to life. You know what I mean? But there's something going on with him while why nobody stays. Like they come, they build themselves and they left. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Nice one, nice one. They come, they build themselves and they left. You get what I'm saying? I don't understand what's going on with the whole situation there. But everybody's doing their own little thing right now. James is doing his own little thing. Turkish seems like he's taking a Don Robbie role because he's a orchestrator behind all what's going on, all of what they're doing. So yeah, I think he's trying to build something as big as AFTV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Managed said after you finish your live stream, make sure you take your kidney supplements before you do something. Yeah, why don't you go on the tallest building and jump off of the sharp and jump off on a sharp cliff, a sharp peg or something like that? Get up and tell me how it feel. Sub Kane and this non Saka. I'm gonna tell a lie. This look like they're just getting it wrong all the time. This look like a game for Madweke and what's his name? This look like that kind of game. Jesus. These players look like they've never played together before. No lie. They look like they never played together before. England game have been so boring. Well, there goes my hope of England winning the World Cup. Yeah, Matty, I see them coming in. Yeah, this is a game for Gordon and Madweke, to be honest with them. I think they got it wrong again. This is a game for Gordon and Madweke. They need something different. They need a dribbler. They need somebody that can break down a defense. You know what I mean? This is, and I think this is a game for Gordon, Madweke, and what's his name that they just the other striker that they have on the bench. I dare to say that he could do a better job. I dare to say, Michael, that he could do a better job. Yeah. Hey, I know, man. I know. Ollie Watkinson. Yeah. This is a game for Ollie, Gordon, and Madweke. Trust me. Tuchel got it wrong again. That's all I can say. And this is a game for MLS. Does that mean MLS is valued at 116 mil too? Well, might as well. Because he could have been doing a better job right now. To me, MLS would be cooking in this. This midfield would be fire. No joke. See, Madwake coming, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Where they going with that Natty Dread Spurs footballer? That Bubba Dread Spurs footballer. Where are you going? The only way they win is with Declan Rice crossing corners. Saka taking the corners from both sides now. Goal. Goal. Finally. 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 Jeez, man. Manager need to know when to drop big players. Definitely need to. Definitely. I feel like this 116 price tag is just City showing the 115 in our faces. Connor, I told ya. Tuchel made a bad decision again, and there goes England winning the World Cup. Well, they're gonna go through. They need to figure out how to get better, man. They need to figure out how to get better, to be honest with you. You 20 seconds ahead. I'm getting commentary. I take the World Cup dream back. Come on, come on. That's a fluke. You can't take the World Cup dream back by doing that. Who sent in the corner? Saka. It was a Saka corner. So Saka first assist. Okay, Belly with a cool goal. A toe tip goal. A tip toe goal. Okay, who came on just now? I see that Matt the Dread Spurs defender came on. Oh, Nani came on. Who came off? Another Arsenal player carrying England. I think defense is shaky as hell. Yeah, defense is shaky, man. Are you from Jamaica? Is there anyone from Jamaica that would be good enough for Arsenal at the moment? No. The answer is no. Why did he take a second touch? I didn't just hit on one time. Man, that's crazy. England win if they play English football. Long ball and set piece. Ole, ole. Saka comes off and someone else. So Saka last contribution was an assist. His last contribution was an assist. Not one Jamaica makes it in it Arsenal team, unfortunately. Not one, bro. Not one. The best Jamaican player we have is Leon Bailey. So that tells you Leon Bailey can't make it in my Arsenal team. I think Nani scores today. No lie. I think Nani scores today. Oh yeah, that player that was injured. Ivan Tony. What happened to Holly Watkins? I don't know, man. I don't know what that damn boy Spence, that Matt the Dread. That Matt the Dread Spence. that France team is VZ. Kane scores. Harry Kane. Goal. They can take him off now. He got his goal. Okay. He got his goal. He can come off now. This is a ball game that England needs to play to win. Long ball. Don't be afraid to play long ball and square. Don't be afraid to play long ball and square, man. Long ball and square. Long ball squares and headers. Long ball squares and headers. That is it. Who got an assist? Was that Roger? Yeah, man, big goal. Water break. Water break, water break. So at least, I mean, like, they've always been a second half team. They're a little bit better in the second half. Not a lot. Just a little bit better. 5-a-side like I used to score. uh, yeah, they're a little bit better in the second half, and that's okay. You know? Yeah, that ain't bad for the situation. 2 goals. It's just because you say that they're not going to win the World Cup, Jake. They're trying to prove you wrong, I think. They're like, what did he just say? What did he just say? We're not going to win the World Cup. Let's show him. So they just started scoring. No joke. Guys, remember to like the channel. Remember to hit the like button, all right? Hit them like button. Because y'all don't know. We're right here doing the damn thing. Taking in what's going on and what's going on. So remember, hit that like button. America gotta make that has revenue. Hey, it is what it is. Is it is on finally? For real? Did we? I don't remember that. I wish that revenue made it to my pocket. Man, just the first, even the first 10 seconds of it, toxic. Even the first 10 seconds of it. All right, let's go, Arsenal boys. Let's go. Give me a goal from all y'all, man. Y'all ain't scored no goals yet, you know. Y'all remember good, no, man? As they have 20 minutes. Show them why you need to start in the knockout stage. Show them. Just pretend like you're playing Tottenham. Okay? Just pretend like you're playing Tottenham. So with that goal, Harry Kane has become the all-time top scorer for England. Mad. Yeah, man. All you gotta do is pretend like he's playing Tottenham and he's good to go. He scored a hat-trick. It's a 10-second, bro. I settled for 5 of a second of the revenue. Yeah, bro. Something. What do you think of Ryan not being Spain's number one? I think that's too much politics, man. Actually, Spain number one is the worst keeper out of the 3. He's just have better control with his feet, I think. But he's the worst keeper out of the 3, I think. So yeah. Is they going to cook? Yeah, man, is they going to cook? Take off to cook some rice and peas. I think Eze gonna be fired today, man. Hope he's not too relaxed today. Damn, this player is powerful. He run past Gay like that. That's lazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's O'Reilly. O'Reilly been average in this World Cup tournament, bro. He's not the same player that played for Manchester City. Trust me. I think it's better for us that he is in the number one. I honestly believe he's only as good as he is for us because of who is in front of him. I don't think so because he has saved us himself when those in front of him make mistake. You know what I mean? He's a brilliant shot stopper. When they made a mistake in front of him, he has turned up. So I don't think it's because of who's in front of him, to be honest with you. That's my opinion still. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't believe I play have 11 goals for England and that's a record. England don't score goals, eh? Or that's in the World Cup. Is that in the World Cup? That's all Pickford doing. Pickford got a new trim every time he's coming in the goal. And they're doing all sort of shit in the three World Cup. England have had so many strikers, and we don't even have an out and out stay in the team like Kane has been. What about Rooney? Wasn't Rooney an out and out stay in the team? What about Michael Owen? I ain't gonna tell a lie. I thought Nani Madueke would have been cooking in this game, but he's lost in this game, man. Lost in this game. They go to semifinals. 2 goals for Michael Owen. Damn. That is crazy. Matt the Dread passed the ball. Damn, Matt the Dread. Go trim off your locks here. Watkins is coming now. No? Where you go talk to him for them? Oh yeah. I guess the league rival. Hey, football is so serious. This club football thing is very, very huge, bro. Very, very huge. You know what I mean? Y'all saw what happened in the Germany game when they were when the referee was giving Nkapie a yellow card. Y'all saw Kai Havertz react. That's legendary, bro. Kai Havertz rushed and was like, "Why?" You know what I mean? Yeah. And then there was another incident where Kai Havertz was tackled. Kai Havertz was tackled, and Kai Havertz was tackled, and before Nkapie went to his teammate first, he went straight to Kai Havertz. Telling you, bro. Yeah, I know it didn't. I know it didn't happen back then. Hey, y'all remember when Andre Santos took Van Persie's shirt when Van Persie when the traitor left for Manchester United, and his first game back to the Emirates when he took Van Persie's shirt at halftime. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember what happened to him? Y'all remember what happened to him? That's it, Nani. Nkapie is not. Ecuador is not Latino. Latino. Are they? I'm asking, man. I'm asking. I don't know everything, you know. Sandwich. I don't think we're getting any more goals, people. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we're getting any more goals. I think that's it. That should be a foul. Yeah. Part two. Watkins. Jordan Anderson. Oh, this Anderson about 50. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Ollie will score said in your head. Okay. Seeing Everton safety that just us. They can get him for 30 mil. Of course, why not? You can have him. We need him gone. We need money for him. We appreciate his service though, because he started a revolution. They've been sniffing at just us before since forever though. Or do you compare the England squad compared to France boys? Who's doing that? Who is doing that? And Trossard half to Turkey. Trossard can get a better move than Turkey unless that's where he wants to go. Trossard scored 2 in the World Cup yesterday. 2. So unless that's where he wants to go, he can get a better move. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Ghana stone the keeper, save them right now. Yeah, I think the keeper is Iron. I ain't gonna lie. Hey boy, give Eze the ball. Move now. Just give Eze the ball and move. That's all you need to do. We only want 1 dreadlocks on the field. You need to go trim. Croatia 2. That keeper is not stoned anymore, I guess. He was stoned. He was high, so he was flying. Bro, pass the ball, bro. Okay, Nani, go score. Rashford, come here to me. Rashford, come here. Rashford, come here. Rashford, come here. Wait till I will, yeah? And you been linked to Arsenal? You gotta be crazy. You better go back over to Barcelona, here. You better go back over to Barcelona. That's all I say. You better go back. You better go over back to Barcelona. If I catch him right now, hey. And then he's wondering why he didn't get a contract at Barcelona. Panama is going home. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy this performance at all from England. No. The thing about Rashford is he does everything right except for the finish. He does finish here and there. Trust, I watched the Barca game. I don't feel too bad that he'll probably leave. He's not probably. He's good. He's, yeah, I think he already left. They bought Gordon. I think they want him on another loan. That was crazy just now. That guy have the ball. Why you don't know that the game ain't done? They scored on England, but he's offside. He's offside. Daniel in the building. What's going on, Daniel? What's up? Don't worry, Daniel. It's still Saturday. I'm still in Saturday. It's still Saturday for me for probably another whole 6 hours, bro. 6 hours more. 6 hours and 10 minutes before it becomes Sunday. Nearly 9 a.m. Damn. Were you against South Africa? Australia? Australia. It's crazy. It's showing the offside goal. Shoot it, Eze. Okay. Come on. No. All I know is we're behind time if you guys are there already. That's all I know. Never heard of Tonga? I ain't gonna lie, Rashford. Is Drew Bellingham still on the field? He's off, right? I don't even know what's going on in the game. Who would you support if you couldn't support Arsenal? Sorry, mate. I've never thought about that. Game is done, people. The boring game is done. The boring game is done. The boring game is done. It's been boring. Old man Luka Modric playing ball. Yeah, a lot of places have daylight saving time. Jamaica don't though. Jamaica don't have daylight saving time. I ain't gonna lie, this keeper killing me, man. This keeper still look high. This keeper lone stoned. Panama player asked for Kane jersey, said I'll give it to him in the tunnel. Man, Jamaica care for more than that, man. No. Curious to save daylight. Yeah, save daylight. Cannot be saved. It should be the last kick of this game. Where's this game playing? Oh, I see party. Yes, it is done. Luka Madrid just asks Semenyo for his jersey. Can I have his jersey? That's $100, bro. That's Luka Madrid in it, bro. That's Luka Madrid asking you for your jersey. Damn. Daylight can't be saved, man. You can't save it. Did you make a video on Bruno? Yeah, I did. I did. Actually, I didn't make a video on Bruno, actually. It was a video on Bruno, but mostly on Berta. Yeah, I made a video on Bruno. Berta kind of slash. Luke going to be coaching Semenyo one day. Yeah, which country? Which club? Save it in winter, use it in summer. Catch it if you can. Catch it if you can. Hala Madrid. So like how Bellingham is holding his mouth now. Can he get a card? Yeah, this England team is dull, man. This England team needs some player. You know what I mean? They need to do something because this ain't working out. No, I gotta go. I gotta go. I might do a live later on to talk some football and transfer and stuff like that. I might do a live later on. So I'm gonna catch up on some stuff that is going around and stuff like that after I come back from where I'm going. And the red card only happen if the opposition player act like you said so. I know I was just messing around, Matic. I was just messing around. Yeah, but I want to do a live later on to see. I want to try and do a live later on. Let's say that. I want to try and do a live later on. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I see that. I'll be there, said Michael. All right, guys, I'm gonna run. I gotta go. I gotta run.
I feel like mommy's not on this.
Go away, business. See, my son started bothering me now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for the vibe, man. Thank you for the vibe. You know what I mean? We have to keep each other company in this boring, damn boring England game. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what we always do, right? We're good at that. So I appreciate you guys so much for the vibes. Thank you for the talks. And hopefully we'll see you guys later. You know what I mean? Big up on the damn self. Big up on yourself. Peace out. Riley's World. I'm out.